I am back, and shortly I will be speaking to Zak'isha.
Hey!
Hey, look at you. You're stunning.
Oh, thank you. You too. I was looking at your face. I'm like, look at that face.
Thank you.
Like, you're a model.
Look at your afro. Thank you. You're so beautiful.
Thank you so much. Likewise. Trust me.
Thank you. How are you doing? I'm so glad I get to speak to you. But first, how are you?
Too. Thanks for having me. Honestly, today I am like pumped, like extra pumped.
Really?
Because yesterday I performed at an event called Ghana Links, right? So that was raising funds for Ghanaians here in Canada who have suffered due to COVID-19. So the goal was $1,000, and they surpassed that goal. And the performance, it was so great. Like, a lot of people were giving when we're all performing, and I made them want to just give so much. And so hearing that we surpassed the goal has me like amped. And then the performance has my energy up. And then today is Africa Day. So, yeah. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
we don't have an Africa Day in the UK.
Yeah, it's getting more known. It was actually established in 1963, and that was for like celebrating basically the freedom of Africans against colonization, apartheid, all of that, and just wanting a union for Africa. So that was established 1963. I didn't know about it until 4 hours ago, and then I was like, it's Africa Day, so I wanted to look cute, dress up, you know? So.
Oh, you do. Oh, you are representing for Africans everywhere. Thank you so much. I'm excited as well. And congratulations on the performance.
Thank you. Yeah, shout out to Ghana Links.
Raising money.
Yeah.
It's for a great cause. Okay, so as we know, you are an artist, you're a rapper. But since this pandemic began, artists haven't been able to go out there and perform and do what they love. So how have you been coping with it?
Honestly, like, I've been using this time to like finally hone in on my craft. When I have to run up and down and do a 9 to 5, I'm like, let me utilize this time to actually just hone in. So I've been coping really well. Like, it's because of COVID, I feel like I'm able to almost finish my album before the year ends. At first, I was really sad because a lot of studios were closed, so it was kind of hard to like navigate that in the beginning, especially the first month. It was like panic mode. You know what's gonna happen. The artistic fields, like everything concerning art and performances and all of that, those get canceled because we're like last on the podium for the urgency, right? And so I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to make money through my art? How am I going to even focus enough to not be in fear mode and be able to write? And I get creative. I get a lot of creative juices from being outside, being connected with humans, right? So I'm like, geez, how am I going to keep the creative juice up? And it was just a lot of thoughts. But then as time went on, I went to Ghana Song, it's just been blowing up. And so I'm like, what? Like, that's been keeping my spirits so high. Like, I've been so grateful for that. Yeah.
That's great. I'm really glad to hear that. Hopefully you can both connect because you're in Canada. I don't know how far you live from each other, but maybe.
Yeah, when she said Rexdale, I'm like, wait, she's literally down the street. Like,
look at that.
Far from me at all. Like
look at that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I thought she was even... Pardon?
No, sorry. Let me listen to you. You were saying something.
Oh, no, sorry. I thought she was in Ghana. So I was like, oh,
so did I.
Rexdale. I'm like, did I hear right? That's down the street.
Yeah. You can't miss her. She's got like a gold... I'm not too familiar with cars, but she's got this gold car. I don't know what it's called, though, but you can't miss it. So if you go down the street and you see it, she's around there somewhere.
That might be her. Okay.
That's probably her. What do you miss about having complete freedom? I know that you said you have a 9 to 5 job, so you have to balance that as well as music. But what do you miss about just being able to go? I don't know if you explore, if you take walks.
Yeah, like, so I organize an organization called Rise Movement that I've been on the team for almost 8 years now. And the acronym stands for Reaching Intelligent Souls Everywhere. And so with that, platform, basically it allows artists to express themselves in any way, in any form, hip hop, singers, dancers, anything, you know? So what I miss the most is going there and connecting with artists every Monday. That gave me a charge, but I also host the ones that are the first Thursdays of every month in Toronto.
Yeah, you have a 9 to 5 job, so you have to balance that as well as music. But what do you miss about just being able to go? I don't know if you explore, if you take walks.
Yeah, like, So I organize an organization called Rise Movement that I've been on the team for almost 8 years now. And the acronym stands for Reaching Intelligent Souls Everywhere. And so with that platform, basically it allows artists to express themselves in any way, in any form, hip hop, singers, dancers, anything, you know? So what I miss the most is going there and connecting with artists every Monday. That was like, that gave me a charge, but I also host the ones that are the first Thursdays of every month in Toronto.
Yeah.
So that as well, like, it gave me a lot of juice. So I miss the human connection. And I miss, like, when you're walking towards someone, you're not wondering what to do with an elbow.
Right?
Like, you gotta be self-conscious and you you feel bad, like, oh my God, the person's coming to you. And I'm like, I don't know.
Don't touch me. We all know what's happening. Don't touch me. It's a shame. It is a shame that this is the way we're having to live for right now, but there's a reason. On a regular day, that's not how we would greet someone, you know? So I guess everyone understands the situation.
Understands, yeah. Yesterday when I was at the fundraiser, some guy, he came, he hugged me, and I was just like, oh, should we hug? He's like, we're already hugging now. I was like, you're hugging
there
me.
There you go. It's already, we'll just hope for the best.
Hope for the best, right? So some people are more, like, flexible with that, but I do miss the freedom of just embracing people and hugging people, because there's a lot of healing powers in hugging, you know? So,
I like the sound of that. We know that everyone does music for a different reason, but what was your reason for pursuing a career in music?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think there's a lot of reasons. Like, I always loved hip hop. I was a big fan of hip hop. Lauryn Hill, Queen Latifah. Like, I love the authentic, the original, like, New York boom bap hip hop. And that, I don't know, that spoke to my soul. And at first I was writing for my dad. So my dad is actually a hip hop artist too. But so he used to freestyle downtown Toronto, and he would pay people. He's like, whoever can out freestyle me, I'll pay you $200-$300. And I'm like, what? So I tried to muster up the courage to battle him. I was like, right? I was like, let me see if I can beat my dad. I didn't win, but I was. But I was close to, like, at least he was proud of me. He was like, okay, you have lyricism, but your flow is not good. You need to work on that. I was like, okay. So I worked on it. And then he, through the love of him loving hip hop, and he used to be like a Big Daddy Kane, and he had dancers with him and everything. Wow. So I think that's in my blood now, you know? So that, I think being around him and the love for hip hop and what it means for the culture, and it's like a union and unifying people and expressing our authentic truth in like music form with that boom bap energy, that feel, like I fell in love. So that's my favorite type of storytelling. Yeah.
Amazing. Would you say that he is your biggest inspiration?
Honestly, yeah, he was my biggest inspiration when he was still rapping. But I think, so he was my biggest inspiration to start. Yeah, for sure.
Nice. And who would you say is now?
Oh my gosh, Kendrick, J. Cole, Joey Badass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are like
yes.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I'm
mesmerized by your hair, by the way. Absolutely mesmerized.
Appreciate that. Your hair too. Great. So it's like, that's your natural hair in the front too, right?
Yes. Like I just took it out of braids.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. Okay, let's talk more about the music. So you released Went to Ghana not too long ago, which has gained notoriety worldwide. Like, I loved hearing it. You remind me so much of a blend of, like, India Arie, Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, just so many of the incredible artists that I was inspired by when I was growing up.
Oh, that's okay.
Where do you originate from?
Like my background when I was born?
Yeah.
Yeah, so my parents are Jamaican, and I was born in Canada. And so the love, I feel like the love for Ghana stemmed from when I went there and I seen, like, whoa, we're really one people. Like, it really felt like Jamaica, and it was just a different vibe, you know? But a lot of people think I'm Ghanaian, but yeah, I'm Jamaican.
Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, out of all the countries, all the African countries that there are, why did you choose to go to Ghana?
So it's funny, when I was about 12 years old, my mom and dad always had their sight on Ghana because of the beauty, the culture, and understanding and researching Queen Nanny of the Maroons, and how Jamaicans really did come from West Africa, and how there are Maroons now who speak Twi, who's actually never been to Ghana, but they speak it. At least they have similar dialogue in the words. So my mom and dad always loved to research those things. So their heart was in Ghana, right? But then fast forward years later, last year I got a performance opportunity actually to perform near Labadi Beach for a festival called Afro Chic Festival. So that motivated me to actually get my ticket and go. But I always had it in my heart to want to go. I just needed that extra push. So when I got the performance opportunity, I was like, let me do that. And then I said, since I'm there in Ghana, I might as well shoot a music video in Ghana too.